You ass! Come here, ass! Fuck!
I'm Leo, I'm 23. I'm also, I'm queer. What? Yeah. Queer, if you don't know, queer is sort of like Twitter speak for infallible. So that's cool. It's really fun. I feel very lucky to be queer, branding-wise. Psychologically, it's a nightmare, but it's so good for my brand. Like at the moment, I'm doing a really cool branded partnership with Instagram. Heard of it? Where basically I like upload content, post photos, give them unfettered control over my sense of self-worth. And in return, they let me use the app for free. Jealous? No, I love Instagram. I really love Instagram. The other day, I did read like a really terrifying 2/3 of a headline. Did we see this? It said, Instagram knows you better than you know yourself. And I was so unnerved until I was like, oh my God, that is such a low bar. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like as a queer person, it's very important for me to be up here genuinely, because I get to say to anyone in the audience who might be questioning their sexuality, who might be feeling shame, I get to say, if you're queer, that's normal, you know? If you're queer, that is normal. Whereas when I'm queer, that's special. Do we see that slight difference? Great, welcome to the community. It's not all easy being queer, it's not that easy. I think it's a lot harder to get that like classic fairy tale romance that I really want. Like, we all know how the classic goes. Boy meets girl, they fall in love, boy's dad hires older academic apprentice, boy ditches girl for him, boy comes in peach. Older man eats peach and leaves boy distraught in regal Lombardian villa. We've heard it 1,000 times. But real life isn't like that. It's not. No one ate my spaff peach. I've never had that fairy tale romance. I feel like I've been very unlucky in love. Like, I haven't been on a date for a year. And part of that, you know, is due to the sort of obvious circumstantial factors, my personality, etc. But, you know, I'm on all the apps and stuff, and I don't know, I think I find it hard to get really excited about someone just based off like a profile. Like, I wish I could be one of those Hinge users that's like, oh my God, you guys, I just matched with the most amazing visual merchandiser from Hammersmith. But I'm not. And it's not that there aren't like attractive men on there either. I'm bi, but I have all my apps set just to men, because I do ultimately think it would be cruel to lure a girl into going on a date with me, only to sort of spring this on her like some kind of twisted gay prank. You know? So I haven't been dating much, but I have been, I'm proud to say, sexting, which I've really loved, because I just like realized that I can actually be really confident and sexy when I'm not burdened by the humiliation of my voice and body. Am I right, fellas? I don't know, if you sex, you do have to be safe, I should say. So like, when I send a naked picture, I make sure like, I never include my face, just my whole body and everything in my room. Because that way it's untraceable, you know. That could be any number of ripped hunks with immaculate decor. I think maybe I prefer sexting to dating because I'm quite bad at intimacy, and I think that comes maybe from having to pretend to be straight for a long time, which a lot of queer people do, but it's kind of sad, you know? Like, I remember being in year 8, for example, we had this end-of-year music exam, and what I really wanted to perform was the song Don't Rain on My Parade from the musical Funny Girl, because I'd seen it on Glee, and it banged. But I knew in my head I couldn't do that because people would talk. I'd have to perform something that would convince everyone that I was straight. So I did. I sung Mercy by Duffy. And yeah, I was finally one of the lads, but at what cost? I was up there like, everyone in my class like, oh my God, someone call an ambulance. This boy is medically addicted to vag. It's crazy. just wanted before I left to just sort of make sure I slipped in my singing voice. Just so I'm sort of leaving you safe in the knowledge of like, oh, he doesn't have to be doing stand-up. Thank you so much. I've been Leo Reich.